4.
Hold it.
He's half man, half woman.
It's Gary. I wanna hip you to the T. It's Gary, baby.
Gary, good morning.
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, America. Good morning to you. It's Monday, a beautiful, beautiful day in the neighborhood. And here's what's happening in celebrity news, y'all. Shawnee O'Neal Henderson. We all know Shawnee O'Neal Henderson, y'all. Well, baby, this girl just dropped a new look that's got some social media people buzzing. And they say it's not from her beautiful and her wonderful fashion slate. Now, the basketball wives, executive producer, and newly minted first lady, y'all, of a megachurch unveiled a new giant back tattoo, baby, covering up an older piece, y'all, of ink. Now, they're saying while we think it's bold, beautiful, and very Shawnee, they said everybody at the church ain't saying amen. Now, they say apparently some members of her husband's Pastor Keon Henderson congregation, y'all, are a little pressed, honey. They say the ink, while artistically done and tastefully, has sparked murmurs, honey, about more traditional things. A lot of people are very angry and upset about it because they say it's not very church lady-ish. They say that tattoo, now, which is a beautiful tattoo. I mean, she has some butterflies on there and all these other great things.
She ain't got to fit into the church narrative.
Yeah, but really, they say, but since then, honey, she stepped into her new role, honey, as a pastor's wife with grace, style, and zero apology.
She had tattoos before she got there.
Well, she did, but they say she's trying, she's doing what she needs to do, but a lot of people are very upset about it because, Ricky, a church lady and a pastor's wife should not be having tattoos all over her body like that.
She probably got something covered, Gary.
Well, yeah.
That's what you said, right?
Yeah, she got them covered. They say, honey, critics are questioning whether such a bold tattoo fits the image of a pastor's wife, with some suggesting it undermines the traditional values they expect from someone in her position.
Gary, she already had one there previously, so she wasn't trying to just go out and get a tattoo just for no reason. She covered up something with something more like more nice, like butterflies.
Yeah, but she should have went to the church, honey. And
she didn't marry the church. She married him.
You asked the church to get a tattoo covered up?
Well, yeah, because I mean, because
maybe the one she had wasn't real godly like or of church, so she got some nice butterflies to cover it up.
Mm-hmm. Well, so we're supposed to get a tattoo of
the cross.
Wednesday program on the back.
Stop.
She should have the cross on her back, honey.
The butterflies are really nice.
Yeah,
God
nice,
made those butterflies.
Yeah, but honey, her body should go back to Jesus, period, the way it came. If you married to her pastor, honey. And Ricky, you live in the church, you know better. She should have a nice, clean slate.
You say I live in the church.
Yes, you churchy, so you should know better. But anyway, we're gonna pray for Sean and stuff like that, because I mean, tattoos are great, but I love to see a woman's body nice when she's wearing a nice gown, honey. You don't see all that.
You
stuff.
don't love to see a woman's body at all, girl.
Tell them.
That's
Tell them.
Message.
Moving on.
You want to move on now.
Moving on. In other celebrity news, y'all, Robin Robbins, baby, this girl, honey, is spilling a secret out to her 20-year love story. And they're saying, honey, her and her wife been married for over 20 years. But she said the secret to their 2-decade marriage is they live in separate apartments.
What?
Yes, ma'am. They said, yes, they live in separate apartments, honey. She said that they don't live together. And a lot of people say, well, maybe they're about to get a divorce, y'all. But she said the true secret is the separate apartments. She said communication, keeping it fresh, trust, and all the good pillars. She said trust is very, very big. She said we've had peaks and valleys, mainly major peaks, but there have been some really, really valleys. She said, can we just say finally someone said it? She said the idea that love has to look a certain way, y'all, same home, same routine, same everything, she said is very tired. Robin and Amber are proving, y'all, that your version of love can be custom. She said, well, that means sharing a bathroom or not. She said, but it's not just the space that made their bond strong. Robin opened up about a major breakthrough, y'all, mom, in their relationship, one that might even hit home for anyone, y'all, trying to unlearn old baggage while loving someone new. She said, quote, once we learn to not look at each other through the lens of our childhood, that was a real breakthrough for us. She said it was a real understanding of having different paths, y'all, to get here. Isn't that beautiful? Ricky, wouldn't y'all want to be married and live in different places? Brad, wouldn't you want to live in a different house from your
Absolutely not.
Really? Special K Rock T?
Nope.
Alfreda, y'all wouldn't want to live in a separate state?
Why are you married if you're living in different places? Then you're just dating.
No, you could live in a separate space. You don't have to. You could still be married and living in different spaces. Look at Cheryl Lee Ralph.
Date.
No, I need to see my wife every day.
Yeah, man.
Oh, yeah, I don't know. Y'all,
Yeah, man.
Y'all not
Even when we married each other, I still need to see her just to roll my eyes.
Come on now.
Just to roll your eyes. Just to roll my eyes.
Cabinets.
Just to say under my breath, I can't stand you.
Oh,
but I still need to see it.
I guess, yeah. Well, congratulations to Robin. I think more people need to take a page from her book and realize that, and love will keep us together. So when you live separate and stuff, fondness grows to heart fonder. That's what I was always told.
Oh, that's not how that goes.
Yes, it is.
Absence makes the heart grow fonder.
Yeah.
No.
That ain't what you said.
Fondness grows to heart fonder. That's what they said.
Fartness. What's that?
Fart.
Not even a word.
Fart. Well,
That's
whatever.
not a
Well, that's
word.
what I was told. F-A-R-ness.
They told you
Fartness.
the wrong thing.
Word of the
Oh,
week.
the color of the damn day. I ain't got time to be arguing with y'all this Monday, honey. The color of the day, honey, is one of my favorite colors. My color of the day, y'all, is Cheeto. On the high end, you say Cheeto, and on the low, you say beautiful orange. That's your color for today.
That's beautiful. Y'all give it up for Gary with the T.
Hold it.
He's half man, half woman.
It's Gary. I wanna hip you to the T. It's Gary, baby.
Gary has the T and the color of the day. Gary.
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, America. Good morning to you. It's Monday, a beautiful day in the neighborhood. And here's what's happening in celebrity news, y'all. Country music fans, y'all were shocked, honey, when pop singer Beyonce, y'all took home that Best Country Album Grammy Award for her album Cowboy Country back in February. But they're saying y'all fans were disappointed that Beyonce 43, y'all won the Best Country Album trophy over y'all traditional country music artists, honey. They're saying Bay's huge Grammy win was a shocker because Cowboy Carter was snubbed, y'all, at the 2024 Country Music Awards. They say country music singer Oliver Anthony called Beyonce Cowboy Carter album complete trash. Now they're saying that the Recording Academy, y'all, has changed the rules, y'all, for 2026 to ensure, y'all, that an artist from another genre will never win the traditional Best Country Album Award ever again. Now, according to reports, they're saying that the category for Best Country Album will be split into Best Contemporary Country Album and, y'all, Best Traditional Country Album. They're saying that the rule change. Wait, they say the rule change, Ricky, mean that Beyonce will never win another Grammy in the traditional country music category. The Recording Academy CEO Harvey Mason Jr. explained why he and other members split the country music category. He said, quote, "It's so important that our rules and guidelines are fair and equitable for musicians of all crowds and varying expertise, and y'all, that the Grammy Awards truly reflect and honor the full spectrum of music creator Mason Jr." And that's what he told us. Billboard magazine, honey. So Beyonce just wasn't traditional country, I guess, or whatever. So they said, we're going to fix y'all. We're going to split it. We're going to say how many of you Africans in America win a country music award now, honey. But it's very interesting, y'all. But, this is how things go, Ricky. People are still peopling, if that's the thing, honey. And Beyonce said she ain't going to never win no more. So we're going to keep her
they
lifting
love to move the goalposts.
Oh, exactly. Right. Exactly. And they are definitely moving the goalposts, y'all. So we're going to keep Beyonce and all other country music people lifted up in prayer, and hopefully they could win a Soul Train or a BET award in country music. All right, moving on. In other celebrity news, y'all. This is y'all gotta listen to this story. A former assistant, y'all, to Sean Diddy Combs said, y'all, that the disgraced music mogul, y'all, he used to drink honey, y'all, to boost his libido, y'all, during his infamous freak-offs. Now, Jonathan Perez, y'all, he took the witness stand the other day, and honey, he worked for Combs, y'all, from December 2021 until his arrest in September. He said that Mr. Combs drank honey like a hungry bear. Now, he said honey is a natural alternative, y'all, listen to this, to energy drinks, which contains high amounts of caffeine. They say honey provides a fast boost, y'all, of energy and contains simple sugar, which is pre-digested. Now, they're saying Perez described setting up hotel rooms for Mr. Combs, and he called it King Nights, y'all. He said there was an all-male freak-off. Now, they're saying Mr. Perez said that he made sure Combs had everything he needed, y'all, for his marathon orgies, according to TMZ. Now, he said the items in the room, and listen to this, included, y'all, multiple jars of honey, Honey Nut Cheerios, liquor, red lights, condoms, baby oil, and other lubricants. Perez said that some of the items that he picked up, y'all, at the adult stores included red high heels and outfits. He said he used either used company cards or cash, y'all, that he got from Combs Security to make the purchases, y'all. Isn't that beautiful? I didn't know honey was that potent or whatever.
Wait a minute, you said all male freak-offs?
That's what he said.
Wait a minute.
So, but I mean, they probably wouldn't all male. They probably had women to come through, but it was an all male thing. I guess to drink the honey and have all the good honey nut Cheerios and all that stuff, for the people. So, congratulations to Sean Diddy Cole. I mean, you got to do what you have to do, y'all. And I'm going to keep it along the lines, y'all, of Houston, because y'all know Beyonce is from Houston. And there's a lady in Houston, and everybody's raving her. They're saying all roads are headed to Houston because this Houston influencer, her name is Janice Gross. She's going viral, y'all, for her generous decision, y'all, to share her husband, Mr. Jonathan Gross, with single women. Now, she's a YouTuber, and at the YouTube video, Miss Janice explained, y'all, why she's willing to share her husband, Jonathan, with other women who aren't as fortunate as she is. Now, she's saying, y'all, that,
love a woman that's not
isn't that beautiful? Now, Janice and Jonathan, they're 44. They met at work, Rickey, back in 2009. After a year of dating, Janice learned that she had cervical cancer. She said, we continued to date, honey, though the future was so uncertain. She said, cancer treatment was successful, and she went into remission. She said, now, they were married 6 years later, and they welcomed 3 beautiful daughters. Now, together, Janice and Jonathan have built an online community, y'all, with their engaging content of beauty, travel, and lifestyle posts. She said one day she counted her blessings and decided that she has so much more to give than just recipes and beauty tips. So she decided to share her husband with women who deserve to be treated with dignity, respect, and care, y'all. Isn't that wonderful? More people should do that.
Need more women like that, God.
Yes, Rick.
Good.
I mean, yes.
I knew they were out there.
Yes, she's out there. She said, "Who am I to stop from being who God created him to be?"
I mean, she shares him in what way?
She shared him. She said now. She said now. And one thing she said now. There are parts of him, she said, that are reserved for her own. She said, but I love sharing those parts of him.
Now, what part? Depends.
Now, she said, I love sharing those parts of him that are so godlike and so pure. And she said, that she also explained that it's important that women don't settle for less than a man who treats you with kindness. She said, don't pick someone because they make you feel like you're exceptional. She said, because, honey, eventually, if they don't respect others, they won't respect you either.
But she ain't sharing what everybody want to know. Is she sharing? Well, is she sharing?
Yeah. But she said, well, she's not gonna stop from what God gave. So I mean, God gave him everything. So she's sharing everything. And I think, and then people used to say share and share alike. Wasn't that an expression?
I don't think she's sharing that part of him.
She said she's sharing her man with women who's not doing well, so she's sharing it all.
She need to make it clear.
Okay, that must be like an emotional dog.
Yes.
Or something.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, like an emotional support husband.
Yeah, exactly.
White people be walking through the airport with them dogs.
Yeah.
They be on the plane, stuff like that, because somebody need them. So he'll sit there, he'll probably, grease, scratch dandruff out of women's scalp. Or he'll take them and get their cuticles pushed back.
Oh, Jesus.
He ain't smashing them, then just something,
That's what
But the part that threw me, though, I mean, when she said they have a built-in online community where they engage content, beauty, travel, and lifestyle.
Yeah.
That's what he does? Beauty, travel, and lifestyle? Okay.
Well, yeah. I don't understand it, but I have to rock with people where they at. I'll meet you where you at.
We got people. Would y'all like to be shared?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, everybody on the morning show happy.
We good,
we are.
The color today is one of my favorite color. Color today is Cheeto. On the high end, you say Cheeto, and on the low, you say beautiful orange. That's your color for today.
That's a beautiful color. Y'all give it up to Gary with the T if you would.
Yeah.
All right, y'all, Rickey Smiley, the morning show. It is about that time for the damn tea party. But hey, look, Gary with the tea is out today. So we're going to be doing a tea party. Brett, are you ready?
Yes.
Alfreda's, are you ready?
Yes, sir.
All right, here we go. So Gary's out today, so you know it's time for a tea party. And Alfreda's, let us know what's going on with the Diddy trial.
Well, Rickey, on day 24 of Diddy's criminal trial, prosecutors finally pressed play, actually, like literally, rolling out actual video from the alleged freak-offs as they near the end of their case. Oh, yes. But first, jury drama. A black and Hispanic juror got dismissed over questions about whether he actually lives in the Bronx. So he was replaced by a white alternate. And Diddy's lawyers were not here for that. They called it a thinly veiled effort to push out a juror of color and warned it could unfairly hurt Diddy's case. Now, the judge said the removal was strictly about credibility, not race. As for the trial itself, until now, the jury had only seen photos. Prosecutors waited till the end to roll those tapes. 3 videos played with jurors given headphones. Nobody else, including attorneys, could see the screen. However, the moaning and other sounds from the footage leaked into the courtroom. Yes, girl. Jurors also saw text between Diddy and Cassie, including one where they were setting up freak-offs as a belated Christmas back in January 2013. Prosecution is expected to rest their case in the coming days.
That's crazy.
That's a lot.
And that was sticking a jury's head.
Yeah.
But what was the point of
Showing
playing the actual? Because when you're looking at the criminal aspect of what he's charged with, what was the point of playing the actual video of them actually doing stuff?
Because
that ain't what
probably
crime
trying
is
to
about,
prove
though.
that Cassie was not
complacent in
coerced.
it. Yeah, she wanted to do it.
She wanted to do it, and that they've shown that and
So,
proven that
so the
several
defense
times.
played that and not the prosecutor?
No, the prosecution played it.
No, the prosecution played
Yeah,
that.
the prosecution
So
played
they trying to show something that Diddy did.
Yeah.
Yeah, the prosecution
right.
rolled the tape.
You're right.
Oh, okay.
It just seemed a little gratuitous.
I wonder
to me.
what well, I'm sure they have a reason for everything that they do. So I'm
Yeah.
sure it's calculated.
Yeah.
All right, Brett, what's going on with Tyrese Beckford?
Well, Rickey, Tyson Beckford is
I'm
shutting
sorry, Tyson,
down.
my bad.
Yeah, him and Tyrese kind of got the similar names. Tyson Beckford is shutting down some long-standing rumors against him. In a recent interview, he addressed claims that he's married, that he only dates white women, and responded to speculation about his sexuality. Here's what he said.
Anything you want to nip in the bud about what they've been saying about you?
Yeah, one is I'm not married to some woman named Bernice. I don't know where the internet got that. I mean, people stop me all the time. How's Bernice? I'm like, who the hell is Bernice? And then also the I only date white women rumors. I mean, God, come on, stop that one. And the gay rumors, of course, I'm not gay. So, that's another thing. You just constantly people saying this and that about people. And it's just like, why?
Yeah, people mess it. They love to start lies.
Absolutely.
They love to start, well, if you say you ain't good, that means you must be really good.
Right.
Or you can be, these black women, you be married. That don't mean nothing.
Right.
Or if you date too many different women, they say he only doing that to cover up the fact that he gay. Like, damn, you can't win.
Everything leads
I
to
get
you
so
gay.
much cat that I'm gay.
You got married with kids, and that make it, he must really, he married and got kids. He must really be trying to cover up that he's gay.
I just say, you know what?
Say that because he just don't want you.
Oh,
right.
Well,
That's what it is.
Okay.
There's
People also say that he's stuck up, but he said he's not that either.
Yeah.
They say they talk. That's all they do is talk. They talk about bad about
speak
everybody.
back, if you don't take a picture, if you
I ain't
don't do
gonna
what
lie.
they want you to do.
What people don't understand, when you walk in a room, you're not running for mayor.
Right.
You don't have to go around and speak to everybody to assume that everybody know who you are. Everybody might not know who you are. So when you go in a room, you quiet and reserved. You ain't speaking. What do you mean I'm not speaking?
But I tell you what, if I look like him, I would be stuck up. I ain't gonna lie.
I mean, he is handsome.
I
He
be
was a
feeling
model.
myself.
He was a
The
model.
hell with that.
Yeah, it'd be a whole
You
different
walking around
energy.
with a mirror.
When you realize that they are not interested in you or whatever, then you start calculating all that stuff up in your head. All right, Frida's, what you got quick for free?
Yes, here's your quick for free story, Rickey. R&B songstress A. Marie, who we just saw looking crazy amazing at the BET Awards, just announced that she and her husband, Lenny Nicholson, are going through a divorce. Now, the couple's been married for 12 years, but A. Marie says they've been separated for 2 of those years. Together, they have a 7-year-old son named River. A. Marie also just kicked off Black Music Month with a tiny desk performance, making her highly anticipated musical return 20 years after her sophomore album. I wonder if that is a reason for their breakup. Like, she's coming back, she's trying to do her thing. Like, I don't know. Well, they've been separated for 2 years, so maybe not. Maybe not.
It'd be something with them fitted. It start with them fitted sheets.
Wait, what?
Fitted sheets, not staying on the bed, and the bed ain't being made up right. And somebody, it start with not brushing your teeth, not stopping by the toothbrush, and
Come on,
it start out with all kinds of garbage can getting full.
That part
Dude
now.
not taking the
It is
garbage
bad when
out.
they fill it all the way up to the top and
All
let it
the way
start
up.
sticking up to where the top won't even close.
Won't even close.
Close the damn
Well,
bag.
take
Won't
it
even
out.
take it out. Take the
Take-
damn,
y'all take it out. That's
damn
your
garbage
job.
out. That's how you damn right. That's
I
how
done had that left 3 times because of that this year.
No, man.
It's your job. job,
But if
Kay.
you got a son in the house, it's his job to take
It
the
is
garbage
his
out.
job. You're right about that.
Damn right.
Yeah.
Right
It'd
about
be the
that.
little stuff around the house. Can you be the perfect roommate? That be the question. That's where it starts.
Yes, it's true.
It'd be little stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'd be cheating to
that.
be that damn trash can in the kitchen.
Yes,
Yeah.
or your underwear on the floor. You're
Why you
so
confused?
close.
What is y'all talking about?
We're talking about how divorce came about, where it started.
It started with the trash.
The little sparks.
They've been married for 12 years,
Yeah,
y'all.
it be them little
That's
sparks, though.
it. Yeah.
Got hair on the soap in
Yes.
the bathroom.
Underwear
Sometimes
on
they
the
can get
floor.
worse slowly, and sometimes they can get worse quickly. They probably got worse slowly.
Okay.
Yeah. You don't start
true.
peeing in the bed. Start with a drop.
Wait a minute,
Then
Ricky.
you start
Wait a
just
minute.
all the way peeing in the
You
bed.
stop that. Now, wait a minute, Ricky. Ain't
Thank
nobody
you, Brett.
peeing in the
Thank
bed.
you, Alfredus, for holding it down for the Tea Party. Hit us up for those wake-up calls. What's the number, Brett?
It's 866-9-RICKY. And for Gary not being here, it's 1-866-9-RICKY. Hit us up now on the Ricky Smiley Morning.
Almost cussed. All right, y'all. Oh, shucks now. All right, y'all. Gary is out today, but there's a lot of hot tea to pour, so we're going to have a tea party in our Brent. What is going on with K. Michelle?
Oh, man, in Gary fashion, let me get into it. She recently sat down with Cam Newton on his podcast, Funky Friday, and as usual, she didn't hold back. K. Michelle called him out for his role in Broken Homes and asked him explicitly if his goal with his current pregnant girlfriend, Jasmine Brown, was to stop the cycle of brokenness. He answered saying, every situation that I've ever been in, I thought this was the last one. Do I plan on moving on after her? No. The plan has always been, even with the first, the second, the third, nobody goes into a situation saying they want things to end. Then the conversation turned into beefs and music, and K. Michelle kept it real about her long-standing feud with Tamar Braxton. This is what she said.
Hate the bitch, the Muppet. I got into this game, and I came in on a show called Love and Hip Hop. I talked about my abuse, and I didn't say anybody's name. There was this Muppet in the corner, yapping. And even till this day, when Beyonce sent me flowers and everything, she subliminally, but not subliminal, talked about me and everything. All because you ain't got no edges. All because your sister really the star. All because of the man that you love tried to talk to me before you, in the middle of you, and after you. All because I'm from the country, but you are the bumpkin.
Man.
Wow,
And Brad, you friends with everybody, so yeah, you got to distance yourself.
I do
My
not.
goodness. That was a
Oh
lot.
my God, that wasn't nice at all. I really hate this because I love Tamar, I love K. Michelle, so I hate these stories. I hate having to talk about this
Yeah.
stuff sometimes because I don't, like I just hope they fix it. Like whatever it is, I hope they can sit down and talk and just. Because Tamar gonna have something to say after this sooner or later, or maybe she might not. But the back and forth just makes my nerves bad.
Yeah.
But if somebody been saying something about somebody else and then somebody saying they need to defend themselves, like, I don't know. And if it was subliminal, are you sure she was talking about you? And maybe you are. So I don't know. I just love both of them, and I hope this gets fixed.
Yeah.
But for Cam Newton's part, he did try to hold K. Michelle accountable for keeping it positive with a fellow black woman. But some beefs, I guess, are just forever. But I do, again, hope that they can squash this.
Yeah. Sorry to hear that, but all right, let's move on. Alfredus, now you got some stuff with Simon.
Yeah, his detainment. All right, so we all know
I
about
thought it was about Simon from American Idol.
No, not that
Then
one.
they got him too.
Simon Gabadia, yeah. We all know about the messy split brewing between him and Portia Williams, so we know about that. But now he's stepping into the spotlight for a whole other reason, his run-in with ICE. Now, after flying back from overseas in February, Simon says he was met at the gate by 7 ICE agents who immediately seized his laptop and 2 phones. One was linked to his Dubai business and the other was tied to his U.S. ventures, and he calls it kind of his mobile office. He says he handed over the passcodes without any issues. Then out of nowhere, he was cuffed and detained. But here's the thing. Simon says his immigration records have been on file for decades here. He first came to the U.S. back in 82, got deported in 92 after visa issues and legal trouble, but somehow he re-entered and secured permanent residency, right? Fast forward to 2025, and he winds up spending 4 months locked up at Georgia's Stewart Detention Center before being deported to Nigeria, where he is now handling their divorce via Zoom. Now, Simon told Us Weekly that he believes the timing of all this was just a little too convenient. His detention went down right as the new season of Real Housewives of Atlanta dropped. He even floated the idea that it might have been retaliation from powers behind Portia. But here's the thing. Portia did reportedly step up behind the scenes, covering his child support and house bills while he was locked up. So now he's calling for a sit down with President Trump to talk about what really happened. It's a lot. It's a lot.
Oh, my goodness. We need to say this for Gary, child.
I know.
This is just,
I know. Like,
this is just too much for me, my nerves. All right. I got your quick for free story. Cardi B has officially introduced her newborn daughter, Blossom, sharing the first clear photos of the 8-month-old via Instagram. The post features sweet poolside moments with her daughters, Culture, now 6, Wave, 3, and baby Blossom, all decked out in stylish outfits with Louis Vuitton, as Gary would say, accessories that cost an estimated $15,000. Cardi captioned the carousel of photos saying, "It is you, Miss Blossom Bells. It is you."
Cute.
Oh,
Isn't that
man.
cute?
I love it.
Happy for that. And she's still dating, what's his name?
I
They
believe
play football,
so.
right?
I believe
right?
so.
Yeah, Diggs.
I hadn't heard nothing yet.
Yeah.
I hope
Hey, go ahead,
everything
Cardi
is still
B.
good. Yes.
All right, man. Hey, appreciate y'all both. Thank y'all for holding down the Tea Party this morning. Y'all give it up for Brett and Alfreda.
Thank you, Rickey. Thank you, Bobby.
All right, y'all, Rickey the Morning Show. Hey, Gary is out today, but guess what, y'all? We got the Tea Party with the one and only Alfreda's. What up, Alfreda's?
What's up, Ricky? Listen, this part, Ray J, he is making moves again, Ricky. This time he's opening up about feeling exploited in his past. On a recent live stream, he got real about being filmed. Listen.
I was young. I was in love. I was being led, not leading. I was being filmed, not filming. I was being stripped of more than my clothes. They were peeling off my purpose, man. My peace, my legacy, my control. And still, I stood there naked.
Listen, he said being naked isn't the problem. It's what they do with your nakedness that leaves the scars. Now, the internet immediately connected the dots with what he was talking about. You know, that 2003 sex tape with Kim Kardashian, the one that put the whole Kardashian clan on the map. So, Ricky, I mean, is he talking about that tape? Did it boost his career like it did hers, or you think it just held him back? Sounds like he thinks it held him back.
Really, I think it boosts her career for sure. But I don't know. I don't think it boosts. I don't think it did nothing for his career because her show and her followers is just crazy.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I think the only thing, I think when Reggie came out with a song after that, I hit it. And but he did have some stuff with some merchandise where he was part owner of a company that's. I have one of their scooters.
Yeah, he did have the scooters, and didn't he have headphones? He had like some.
Yeah, he had a lot of stuff.
Yeah, so.
Yeah, I think he had a wonderful career.
Right.
A wonderful career. He was on was he on a hip hop show, Love and Hip Hop?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was on that show. Yeah, he's had a great career. Maybe not as big as like Kim Kardashian or whatever, but I think he had a great career.
Yeah, but I think it's different when a girl has a sex tape and a guy has a sex tape. It helps the girl, but not the guy. So, Ricky, listen to this.
Why? How'd it help the girl and not the guy?
Because it helped Kim Kardashian, because, you know, I mean, it catapulted her and her whole family.
Yeah, and everybody looking at the guy like, you tramp.
Right, exactly. Yeah. Okay, so speaking of careers, another day, another sexual assault accusation. This time, the name in the headlines is Tyler Perry. Yeah, let that sink in for a minute. An actor from his BET drama, The Oval, is suing him, Ricky. He's claiming things got inappropriate behind the scenes. Derek Dixon says he first met Tyler back in 2019 at an industry event, and he says Tyler picked him out of the crowd, asked for his phone number, and mentioned he might have a role for him. So not long after that, Dixon landed a part in Ruthless. Of course, that's a Tyler Perry spinoff. Fast forward to January 2020, Dixon says Tyler invited him over to his Atlanta mansion, and he went over there thinking, you know, this is a chance for me to build a relationship, maybe open some more doors in the industry. But according to the lawsuit, things took a turn. Dixon says he had too much to drink, he crashed in the guest room, and woke up to Tyler allegedly in the bed next to him, touching his thighs. Now,
That stuff sound like a damn setup. That made me so mad. First of all, why you going over somebody's house and if I've been invited over to somebody's house who has some money and power, and I'm not finna drink nothing.
Right.
Even
and where's
if I have
everybody
me
else?
a glass of wine, I'm not finna, especially drink to a point where you pass out and you got to stay there.
Yeah.
It just feels like it's just like it don't make sense to me. Like I don't feel like he's a victim. I just feel like it's a shakedown. It's a money grab.
Well, wait to hear this. So he says, he went to the house and he says Tyler Perry was touching on his thighs. He claims the advances didn't stop there. So he touched on his thighs, and then he said he soon got cast in as Dale in the Oval, which should have been a major win, but he says it came with a string of uncomfortable, sexually suggestive texts from Tyler, including questions about his preferences. Now, he says he felt stuck. He says he tried to brush it off and told Tyler he wasn't the sexual type, but he says he was scared to speak up out of fear he'd lose his job or maybe his whole career because Tyler is just that powerful. So he's suing for $260 million, but Tyler Perry's people are firing back, calling these accusations completely made up, and they're also calling it a shakedown. So
Yeah, I mean, I'm just saying, I ain't trying to, because there are victims out here that need to be compensated for what they did. But I think I'm just stuck at why are you going over there? Because if it's like let me give an example.
Okay.
When I had the morning show over, I invite the whole morning show over. I ain't never said, hey, Alfreda's or just come over here and spend the night. And me and you gonna have some drink. That's inappropriate.
It's inappropriate.
Whether you have a husband or not, I'm not just. Or if I have Beyonce come over, Beyonce bring the kids so her kids can play with my kids.
Yeah.
It's just always like ain't no one-on-one for us. Why? And if we gonna go and talk about business or whatever, then we're gonna meet up at Lunch Steakhouse.
Exactly.
Or go to Applebee's or something. These folks be knowing what they be doing. That's just my opinion.
Yeah.
I don't see it. I just feel like it is a money grab.
Yeah. And then once you get to the house and he tries you, then why would you still work with him?
Right. Going back over there, going back to the set, quit.
Yeah. So there's that. Ricky, where you
I
at?
I just hate that. Hey, I'm really excited. I am in Richmond, Virginia right now. Big shout out to 105.7 and 99.3 Kiss FM in Richmond, Virginia. I'm so glad to be here. Shout out to my friend. Me and my friend Johnny Sprague got into a heated argument last night. That's the dude I was with when I got shot. But both of us, we grew up in Birmingham. We from the project. We was on the swim team. And every year, even at our age, I'm a year or two older than him, we always race. And last summer, I beat him. So we supposed to go to the Y today and swim.
I love that.
A lap and back. But I beat his ass. I don't know why. We had a real heated argument. We got into an argument to the point where the other comedians had to come in and get between us because we was real passionate about the race.
Come on, man.
And then his boy, then we got my frat brother Marcellus on the phone. He said Rickey won the race and whatever. It was just a big argument. So if you want to see the argument, you can go to RS Comedy. Go to my Instagram, RS Comedy, and look at I went live on him last night. And I was just glad to see my friend. And then he came in there and lied about him out swimming me, which he can't. Now, he might be
Two grown-ass men fighting about a swim race.
And
I
so
gotta
what
watch this.
we're going to do today, we're going to do one lap freestyle. We're going to do one lap freestyle, and then the lap back got to be backstroke.
Oh, I got to see that.
Whatever. Yeah, and he said, I said, yeah, we can butterfly too, because I can do all that. I can still do all of that stuff. I swim. I'm a swimmer. I swim every damn day in the summer. I'm obsessed with swimming. So don't play with me. Don't play with me. Don't play with my name. Don't play with my reputation about my swimming ability and my skating ability and my ability to play the trumpet and the piano.
Wow, that took a
Don't play with my skill. Put some respect on my name, baby. Appreciate that. Alfreda's Rickey Smiley Morning Show coming up. Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Hey, broadcasting live from Richmond, Virginia, y'all. Hey, I'm at the Funny Bone tonight, y'all. Make sure y'all come check me out tonight and tomorrow night. All right, y'all. Gary is out today, so it's time for the Tea Party Brat. Now, what is Uncle Luke talking about?
Uncle Luke, what is you talking about, boy?
That's what I thought that's what it said. I'm sorry. Am I the wrong one?
No. It's Uncle Luke. He's tripping. He out here tripping.
What's going on?
Well,
what is Uncle Luke talking about?
Okay, so Luther Campbell, a.k.a. Uncle Luke, he's 64 years old, and he is spilling the tea on why he avoids dating women over 50. He says women over 50 are just not exciting in the bedroom. Listen to this.
These young girls are out of control. I'm trying to fight them off. I don't know why they want older guys. Then the older women sit up there and they say they don't want no young guy. They don't want me. I can't go past 50, 35 to 50. If you go past 50, it's not going to be exciting in the bed. And 35-year-old girls, they swinging on the chandelier.
You know what? Don't nobody want you, Uncle Luke. Better watch your mouth. Don't nobody want you, man. You just
Them older chicks do be sending you a picture with them sitting on the side of the bed with a slip on.
Yeah.
And some 3-inch kitty heels. Wait, what TJ got on?
Rolling down her stockings slow. Rolling down them coffee brown stockings.
Yeah, they roll them down real slow, Special K.
Yeah. Them stockings just be the same color of creek mud. You know that creek mud had that real dark brown.
Come on, man.
Yeah, creek mud stockings.
Special K, they don't even text it to you. They take it. Somebody take it with a camera. They go to Walgreens and get them developed.
Yeah.
Really?
Pull it out the bottom of the camera and shake it. She done wrote you a letter with perfume on it.
Oh, see, that's sweet, though. That's sweet. Y'all don't know it's sweet.
I mailed you a nice card after you came over the other night. I mailed you a thank you card.
Mailed it with a stamp?
With a Longhorn gift certificate. $25.
Y'all better stop hating on the
Earlene done sent
50
you a
and
$25 Longhorn gift certificate.
You know what? We out here loving on y'all.
Looking good.
Looking great.
Smelling good.
Cash, you wanna go?
And know what to do, too.
We know what to do.
Yeah, you one of her scarves and sprayed it down with some white diamonds. Want to smell your Usher board smelling that. Your Usher board number 3 smelling that.
There's other stuff going on in the tea.
White diamonds
Let's
and
move
Mary
along
Kay.
now, Frida. Just move on.
Oh, I'm crying. Man, don't do that, man. Oh, God, I'm crying. My chest hurt.
Whatever, man.
Okay, she done went to Longhorns and bought a gift, or what kind of gift
They
card?
bought him a gift card and mailed it to him.
So he can go get him a steak.
Did you check your mail? I sent you something. Earlene, you sent me something.
What's her name, Kay?
Earlene.
Don't do that. Don't do that. That was my grandmama name. Don't do that.
That was a lot of people's grandmama name, Earlene.
I know,
Miss
right? Y'all
Earlene.
so petty.
Oh, Jesus, I'm crying. Oh, man. Boy, you know.
I don't know what happened just now, but I know you had something else to say.
Brad, I'm sorry.
That's all right.
Oh,
It's
God.
all right.
Alfredas, what you got? I'm sorry.
Let me talk about the guy from Empire,
Yes.
Ricky. Alfredas, I got you on this
Thank
one.
you.
According to a criminal complaint, Empire star Bashir Gray allegedly lunged at a man and punched him at a hotel last Friday before assault charges were filed. The alleged assault went down in Chesapeake, Virginia, where a man named Dustin Wilkins says he was trying to help the actor with a payment dispute at a Homewood Suites. The man says he told Bashir Gray he couldn't just skip out on the bill after his stay, reasoning he has plenty of other issues to worry about, and this seemingly pissed Gray off. It's unclear if the two men knew each other, but the man reported that Gray subsequently charged at him from around his car, plowing into him with his shoulder and nearly knocked him to the ground. Dustin Wilkins says Gray was fighting him as he recorded the incident on his phone, and Gray allegedly delivered a blunt blow to him along with at least one punch. Gray was arrested this past Sunday and charged with one misdemeanor count of assault and battery. He has since bonded out of jail and is due back in court for his arraignment today. Wow.
That's sad. Hey, Special K.
Yeah.
Y'all.
I knew he was coming back.
Me
The
too.
old
I
lady,
knew it.
when you making love to the old lady, what song they be playing?
They be playing like old LTD, Jeffrey Osborne, Bobby Womack, Shirelles. Ain't nobody get horny off the Shirelle. Tears of a Clown. You want me to get right off of Tears of a Clown? Really? Tears of a Clown.
Wait a minute, Kay. What's up? Everybody stop. Did you say she making love to tears of a clown? I got tears rolling down
Playing
my
on a
eyes.
record player. You playing a 45 while we trying to make love? Gotta put a nickel on it to keep it from skipping.
Oh, Jesus, help me.
Let me up out of here.
Oh, Lord Jesus. Oh. Tears of a clown. Oh, I wish she got on get her slip.
With them creek mud brown stockings. That long ass slip.
Not a slip.
With a girdle up under the slip.
Oh, my God.
Girl, by the time you take all that off, I'm sleeping.
I quit, man. I'm done. Y'all do the rest of the show. More Rick Smiley Morning Show with them. I'm done. More Rick Smiley Morning Show with them coming up. I can't do it.
Hold it.
He's half man, half woman.
It's Gary. I wanna hip you to the T. It's Gary, baby.
Gary has the tea and the color of the day, Gary.
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning to you. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood, and here's what's happening in celebrity news, y'all. Fatter Joe, baby, honey, and Jada Kids, baby, people are talking about them, how they reacted, y'all, to Offset's recent request, y'all, for spousal support from his beautiful ex-wife to be Cardi B, and they say Fat Joe is not there for it. Now, they're saying that the pair discussed the legal filings, honey, during a recent episode of their new Joe and Jada podcast. In hip-hop lately, they say, we've been seeing guys asking for spousal support. They say, you've been seeing these guys. I'm like talking about one rap star is particularly saying that he needs the bread because she makes more money than him. That's what Joe told Jada Kiss and what have you. Then they're saying, y'all, that, you know, these guys, Offset reported y'all knee deep in the gambling depths and, honey, owes millions to the IRS. But they're also saying, y'all, that Jada was in support, y'all, of Offset's legal move. They said, to each his own. I don't feel no kind of way. He said, it's never a problem when it happens the other way. So, hey, let's get a win, honey, for the other guy one time, he argued. But Fat Joe quickly, y'all, disagreed.
Yeah,
he said, you can't be a rap star, honey, asking for somebody to pay your bills. He clapped back. He said, I love my sister Cardi B, honey. He said, and I know how hard it is for her to come from, how hard it is where she come from, y'all, where we came from, and honey, and make a couple of dollars and be successful. He said, but Offset is reportedly, you know, going through his situation. But I think Cardi B should help him. I mean, you know, if she,
I just don't believe a man should eat off a female. I'm sorry. It's just in my DNA. I wouldn't give a damn if I had a 1-bedroom apartment and a blow-up mattress and a little TV on the wall to play PlayStation or something and store it all over. I'm not going to ask her to pay no bills. I don't care if I was married to Oprah. I'm good. I'm a man. And stuff.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm just
But you know,
different.
they got the new man now. You know, they got the new man now. The new man, you know, he takes care of the kids. He stay home and cook for the wife while she go to work, honey. And, you know.
Yeah, I mean that's different in that particular situation. The problem has been a lot of courts have been so unfair to men over the past years. So now it seems like when a man asks for it or whatever, it's kind of like a get back. Here's my get back right here. Now this is one for the men. Each situation is different and it don't make it right. But just as a man, if you got hands and you could fix something and work or whatever, you just have to be a man and you just can't be living off no female. That's just me.
Yeah. Well, didn't Babyface make the song, honey? I'll wash your clothes, I'll take your check, and I'll pay your rent as soon as I get home from work. Didn't he say something like that?
Sure did.
Yeah. So I guess the man is doing this now, but I don't know. But anyway, we're going to keep him lifted up in prayer, y'all. And while we praying, honey, people are starting to wonder, y'all, what is really going on at Beyonce's concert. They say the sisters and fighting over there, honey. They say Beyonce, Carter, and Rodeo Chitlin Circuit Tour have been delivering high-energy performance, they say. But the excitement, honey, took a rowdy turn, honey, during her London show recently at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. They say as the global superstar performed her 2008 track, honey, Why Don't You Love Me? They say a chaotic scene broke out, baby. The queen started fighting in the crowd.
They say, honey, else was going. Them was hard slaps.
They said her TMZ is reporting y'all that social media clips captured a fan donning a sparkling black cowboy hat throwing punches at another concert goer in a black t-shirt. They say nearby attendees, honey, attempted to intervene, but the scuffle appeared difficult to tame, honey. In a TikTok video, they say a man involved in the brawl explained what happened during the altercation. They said, honey, the London stop wasn't short on drama elsewhere. They said during the same performance, they said Beyonce faced that doggone wardrobe malfunction, honey. There's a lot of stuff going on, honey. And I've never thought the Queens would fight, honey.
Ain't no way I try to break up a fight between two sick boy.
Two what?
But,
I didn't say it.
Yeah, well, I'm just saying.
Two sisters.
Yeah,
There you go.
Yeah.
But it's just interesting. I thought Beyonce brought love and stuff. I mean, why would people?
Beyonce ain't got nothing to do with what they doing in the audience.
Yeah, but she should tell the people. She should put time no fighting, no
She
cursing.
shouldn't have to say that. You should know how to conduct yourself when you come to a concert.
Yeah.
Or when you go anywhere.
Yeah, but you know, Brad, we living in a different.
And they ain't got
society.
nothing to do with Beyonce.
I
She
think
gonna
their energy
go
be
and do
real
her
high.
show.
Is that what it is?
Well, then.
Okay, that made me nervous.
I'm just tired of people every time we congregate. We got to fight. Can't go nowhere.
Yeah, it's the American way, honey.
Nobody got to fight when they went to see Gladys Knight and
Sure did.
Right.
the Queen's tour. Nobody got to fight.
Nobody
got to fight when they went to see who was on that tour. Gladys Knight.
Stephanie Mills.
Stephanie Mills.
Patti LaBelle.
Patti LaBelle. Nobody got to fight. And why they got to fight everywhere else?
Yes, Lord.
Well, they're not fighting in that crowd because they all got like blood pressure stuff. Well,
Sir.
they got stuff going on.
Now listen.
They coming in there on walkers. You can't
Wait a
fight. You
minute.
can't take your hands off them walkers.
No, baby.
We not
The
doing
girls ain't that damn old, honey. I go to those concerts, honey.
We not doing that.
That's not nice.
You got gout. You got gout on them ankles. Them ankles swollen.
Not nice.
It's hard to kick somebody. Your ankles swollen.
You would not, baby, honey, say that about the girls, honey. These girls, they in their 80s, baby, and they still performing, honey.
It's hard to fight when somebody's singing "I Feel Good" all over.
Thank you,
You
honey.
know what I'm saying? It's hard to fight.
Lady.
Yes, and then you be so happy to hear Mama Love. What's the word?
Lady
again?
Mama la boule beaucoup c'est à ce soir, honey, ce soir. Boule beaucoup c'est à ce soir. Creole Lady Mama la.
And what you say, Gary, for the people in the back?
Voulez beaucoup c'est à ce soir. Ce soir. Voulez beaucoup c'est à ce soir.
And what does that mean? I never knew.
Creole Lady Mama la.
Okay, damn.
Yeah, honey. She met Mama La, baby, down in New Orleans, strutting her stuff for the Queen. She said, "Hello, hey Joe, you want to give it a go?" Get you, gaga, da da.
That's wrong.
Get you, gaga here.
And what?
Molo toco la sa la la.
And what?
Creole Lady Mama La.
All wrong.
Voulez-vous coucher à le soir?
He's actually right. That's the words.
Voulez-vous coucher à ce soir?
He ain't singing it the right key, but that's definitely the word.
At all.
Daddy got better listen, honey.
That's on Gary's voicemail. You call his phone, he don't answer the phone. What did your voicemail say, Gary?
Voulez-vous coucher à ce soir? Ce soir. Gitchy, ya, ya, gaga.
Oh, gosh.
Gitchy, ya, ya,
That's enough, man. Give us a clue.
No, wait up. Molo toco la, ya, da, da.
There's more.
Turn it up,
Creole
Gary.
Lady Mama La. There you go, baby.
Come on, give us a clue, Gary.
The color today, y'all, one of my favorite color. My color today is summer breeze. On the high end, you say summer breeze, and on the low end, you say beautiful orange. Get you, ya, ya.
Doggone it, y'all give it up for Gary.
Get you, ya, ya, here.
Hold it.
He's half man, half woman.
It's Gary. I wanna hip you to the T. It's Gary, baby.
Gary has a tea and the color of the day. And Gary, good morning.
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, America. Good morning. It was a beautiful, beautiful day in the neighborhood. And here's what's happening in celebrity news, y'all. MTL is confirming, y'all, that the beautiful, talented Miss Angela Simmons, honey, and Robert turned music mogul Yo Gotti have quietly gone their separate ways, Brad.
No.
Yes, they're saying that the power duo that once had fans rooted, honey, for a manifested love story is reportedly done. Now they're saying, y'all, honey, that, it's been time, distance, and a whole lot of internet speculation. Now, according to one insider close to the couple, they're saying, y'all, the splitting didn't happen overnight. They say Angela felt like, honey, she was putting in more effort than she was getting back, honey. Now, they're saying your guided schedule was nonstop, studios, business, appearances. And she started, y'all, feeling like she wasn't a priority. And when a woman don't feel like she's a priority, she needs to leave.
She a dip on there. Them sisters, they'll dip on your ass.
Yes, Lord. Now, they say the couple's relationship has, honey, always been a fan favorite, especially since Gotti famously, y'all, rapped about having a crush on Angela years before they ever got together, y'all. And they say when they finally hard launched their relationship back in 2022, social media exploded. They're saying, honey, they was exploding with energy because everybody was excited about it. Yes. But
get a rap career. You get a bad woman, man, damn a career. If you get a woman that'll scratch your back and be nice and somebody you could communicate with, you done already had a career. You got some money. I started downsizing, letting all that stuff go and be with your good, dog.
Yeah, but Ricky, this is the deal, though. They say, honey, Angela reported became frustrated by how much time, honey, he was spending away from home, and concerns began to creep in, especially as the internet rumors started, y'all, swearing that Gotti was getting a little bit too close with his artist Glorilla.
No, I don't
see that.
Well, that's like his little sister.
I don't see that one.
That's like his little sister.
And that's where it started,
and
honey.
of course, he might buy gifts and stuff, but that's what you do for your artists when you appreciate them. They making you money as well.
Yeah, but honey, I'm not blaming Angela, honey, because wherever there's a little smoke, there's some fire. When Angela's not around and he there, honey, and lonely and think about her.
We're not going to do that.
I think he got with his crush, and after a while, the newness of it just kind of wore off.
Exactly, like y'all men do, men, honey, the chase versus the conquer.
Well, he still have to work, too, to maintain the things that he has and keep the things coming that she like.
Well, he should you get Angela Simmons, you got to downsize. You got to hire you a VP.
You can't downsize now. That's going to make her feel funny. Like, wait
downsize, but get you a VP to handle some of that stuff where you can have more time.
Exactly.
At home with your. If you got a good woman, and
you got to intentionally make time.
Absolutely, you have to, because they'll leave you.
But he's not working in a corporate environment. He a rapper.
Because when a woman fed up,
don't he got a label and all that kind of stuff? He got a lot going on.
It ain't nothing you can do about it.
Well, don't put me in a damn song, and then when you get me, honey, then you start neglecting me.
And you're running out of love.
Happen overnight.
You got tired of her after.
Don't do that.
They don't
ain't
go up.
nothing you can do about it.
What's going on?
Yeah. Anyway,
would you stop singing that song?
Ricky, now this is.
I went through that. That song came out when the chick left me one time, and I can't get it out of my head. When a woman fed up, that thing hurt me, Brett.
You can't sing that song no more.
Donna Ross said, "Love is here, and now
you
you're
can
gone."
do about it.
Let me do about this here next story. Ricky, this is your friend, and I don't know if you need to call her to see if everything is okay, but it's being reported that R&B star Keisha Cole, honey, had an unexpected moment during a recent concert.
I'm leaving.
And they say, honey, it wasn't her vocals that had fans doing a double take. They say, well, I'm performing on a super short show.
Where y'all going? Where y'all going?
They say, baby Keisha butt pads slipped out.
I saw it.
And the back, I'll be giving They get artists more than they pay for, baby. They say, yes, ma'am, baby. The booty boss, honey, had a mind of his own. And they say, and mid-song, it started sliding down her leg like it was trying to exit stage left. They say fans in the front row immediately clocked what was happening, so she'd be a little. With videos,
I tell you what.
They say,
I'd rather her have that on than walk around looking like an ant.
Yeah, you gotta have some of that Gorilla Glue tape.
That might be her skin. That might not even be.
No. That was no damn skin. That was some pads, baby.
I just think maybe she was imitating like people with big booties, and she had cracked a joke or something, and she had just put them on. To just show she don't need that, to just show.
I was at Alberto Mall and saw two wasps walking around.
Did she say anything about anybody saying?
Then she stoned me, right? She was.
Yeah, but she continues to say, but girl, honey, they say whether it's, honey, wig glue melting under sage lights or strapless bra, baby. They say, honey, it's nothing but the job, honey. They say wardrobe fails are a part of the risk, honey, when you're rocking a full glam look under pressure. But Keisha looked amazing, though. Those were cute. Those cute pants, honey. And if I was out,
people put pants in the stuff to make the body curve a certain way. That's Hollywood. That's how it works.
Yeah, but you should have had them shorts tight enough. That elastic around your butt cheek should have been tight.
Yeah, well, she'll get some more. We'll get some more. We'll get the bathing suit with the inner tube on the inside, like a bicycle. You pump it up.
They say, baby, Keisha kept singing like nothing happened. They say, that's a performer, baby, honey. They say, girl, those fans was running for their lives, but she didn't miss a single note, honey.
Gary, you petty. You are so petty.
Baby, Keisha Cole was giving it, baby. Those girls, those fans was peeping out like, y'all still up here on the stage.
I know somebody told her, though. So does anybody know what happened after that? I'm sure she
went and cashed her check, baby. That's what happened.
She probably cracked the joke. It was like so many women got big fake booties or something like that.
Yeah, she don't need. Yeah. You put a little pad on and do your performance and get on. It's a costume. It's on stage. It ain't like she walking around, Walgreens.
Yeah, honey,
on CVS somewhere with the pads on.
We're going to reach out for a comment from Keisha, honey, and we'll get back with you as soon as we get comments.
Us about that.
She ain't, and what she will do is talk about it and laugh about it if that's what happens. So we're going to hear from her.
That's my sister.
That sure is, honey.
We're going to hear from her soon if that's what happens.
All right, then. Well, the color today, honey, is one of my favorite colors. My color today, y'all, is Baja. On the high end, you say Baja, and on the low end, you say beautiful blue. That's your color for today, honey. For more information and tea like that, go to RickySmileyMorningShow.com, and you can follow me on social media, Gary WDTEA.
Yes, sir. You couldn't steal that washing powder yesterday, could you?
Baby, that washing powder said, girl, she's going to be locked right here. She was right there. Be right here.
Hold it. He's half man, half woman.
It's Gary. I wanna hip you to the T. It's Gary, baby.
Gary has the tea and the color of the day.
Good morning to you. Good morning, America. It's a beautiful, beautiful day in the neighborhood. And here's what's happening in celebrity news, y'all. Matriarch, honey. That's the title of Tina Knowles' memoir, honey. And people are rushing out to get it because they're saying it's a great book. Well, they say, y'all, just when you thought Mama Tina, y'all, had already given us enough behind-the-scenes Beyonce gems, honey, they say she goes, honey, and drops a whole plot twist in her new book. Now, they said in that newly released excerpt, honey, Miss Tina Knowles, style icon, Mama Bear, and honorary member of the Beehive Inner Circle reveals, y'all, listen to this, this is so sad, Rick, I almost cried. They said Miss Tina revealed, y'all, that a teacher once suggested, y'all, that Beyonce as a child was a little slow, honey, and should be held back in school. Yep, they're saying Beyonce, honey, the billionaire, the Grammy GOAT, honey, the visionary, honey. They're saying, y'all, honey.
That was all of us.
Yeah,
but what made her think that? Why did she say that?
They say apparently, honey, the young Beyonce had a rough start, y'all, in the classroom, and they said her teacher really had the audacity to say, I think she might be a little slow, honey. They said Tina shared the moment, honey, with both grace and righteous mama rage. They've only been, honey, in school a few months, and you have determined that, she said to the teacher, already side-eyeing the judgment. If she needs a tutor, honey, I'll get her a tutor. I'll work with her, whatever. But you don't tell me that you've already given up on my kid, honey. And to be clear, they said that wasn't just a proud parent moment. This was a mom refusing to let anyone write off her black daughter before she had a chance to shine. Something so many black moms, y'all, have to have do, honey, when the system labels their child too soon and too harshly.
Well,
Ricky, isn't that sad?
Love that.
Yeah, I wasn't going in that class either.
I know, but Ricky, yours probably
But I
too,
had to take a class to graduate. I had to go in there to graduate and get my GPA up.
But Rick, think about it. Most kids who start off slow end up being real successful in life.
Absolutely.
Look at Beyonce. Look at you. Look at me. I mean,
no,
I can't do
you
math. Math don't make sense to me. I can't do math.
Same.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? English, reading comprehension, history, science, no problem. But math, nope.
Well, they say baby Tina didn't stop there. They say she went straight to the principal, honey, and found a retired teacher named Miss Little to tutor Beyonce privately. They say because when someone says your child might be behind, Tina knows here it's time to build a village, honey. But Ricky, but a lot of people saying that's probably the reason why Beyonce don't like to do interviews.
Well, do what you do best. Put me in a math interview and see how good I do.
Yeah, well, we know that, Rick. We will say that.
And you was in math special ed too.
Yeah, we both was in FOM.
What was yours called?
FOM, baby.
Really?
We was FOM. We was in fundamental of mathematics. I have no problem with saying that, honey.
Okay, then.
But I ain't.
But
rich
we
and
graduated
famous.
though, didn't we?
Nah. Okay.
Yeah. And we did not go through geometry and algebra like
none of that,
because we don't use it anyway.
Don't even use it.
It ain't hurt nobody in life to not know algebra.
It's ridiculous.
Showed it.
No, honey. Like you said,
I
geometry,
lined up with them kids in
calculus.
them wheelchairs and all that stuff, and went to lunch at 9:30 like everybody
Slow
else.
down.
Wait.
And I-
Hit the
Wait.
brakes. Hit the brakes.
Lunch at 9:30.
Wait, Ricky.
That's right.
Was out of school at 12. Was at the high school.
Let's
Hit the pause.
stop here.
Made an 80 on the California Achievement Test.
Okay.
All right.
Baby, that was the days, honey. I never get up to run the class, honey, and try to get our
Damn
desk
right.
first.
I don't like the way they had us seated in assembly programs, but that's fine.
Oh, no.
y'all.
Where did they put you?
And I'm still friends with all of them. They can't text me back, but I see them out here and there.
Nah.
They still wear their helmets.
Yes, Lord, honey.
No.
Yes, Lord. 'Cause it was nothing, wasn't it? It was called PEP, honey, when we was in school. You know, so nothing wrong
Always
with
one
that.
that got loose and snuck in everybody's classroom.
Sir, got loose?
Yo.
Yeah.
Move on
What
to
is
the
that?
next story.
What
Yes,
does that
yeah,
mean?
Yeah, they used to come get me. They used to come get me because I'm the only one had mind power over two of them.
Ricky Smiley.
Yeah, well, he
I
just
thought
telling the
about it,
truth,
yeah.
honey. And that happens in real life today, too. He has power over a couple every time we go
Shout out
somewhere.
to Bernard. Bernard I still be seeing him
Please
walking there.
don't.
What up,
Please
Rick?
don't shout out.
Yes, Lord.
What up, Rick? What up,
Do
Bernard?
not. Do
Yes,
not.
Lord. But I mean, but that's good though, Miss Tina, acknowledging that you know Beyonce was slow, that she was like the rest of us, honey, and you know
All of us,
everybody,
just
you
like
know.
us. Oh, we all, and I'm just saying all this because we ain't gonna single out Beyonce when all of us, when there's three of us on this morning show took special ed math.
Yep. Well,
Three
I'm
of
not
us.
special ed. It was just fundamentals, man.
It was special ed.
but
It wasn't no
I know.
damn
I was trying to make it a nice
fundamentals.
name, Ricky.
It ain't no name. It was special education math. Only thing different was our mama came and picked us up from school. We didn't have to ride that bus.
Okay.
Wait a minute, what bus was that?
The short one.
The short yellow
that
bus.
That came at 12 o'clock.
Yeah,
lunch at
8:30.
9:30.
And the little cages on the window. Let's
All
stop.
right.
No, ain't had no
All
damn
I
cages.
have
on
a
it.
cage on the one.
That
That's
must
too
be
much.
y'all Decatur mess, but it wasn't, honey, for us.
That time he
Cage
came
on
in
the
the
damn
classroom.
Yeah, but anyway, honey, congratulations to Beyonce and Miss Tina that she is sharing with the world that Beyonce is normal like the rest of us, and she had to experience
Open that door and say
some things
hi.
as well, honey.
Y'all.
So damn stupid.
I had one of the night,
I'm
right,
gonna give
I
my
had one of the
damn
night race. She used to lock in on me in the lunchroom.
Lock in.
Yeah, once they like you and they lock in on you, I can't say they don't even eat their food.
No.
Then my boy said, "Hey, Rick, there your little girlfriend looking at you."
All right, that's enough. The
Thank
Kahlua
you.
today, honey, is one of my favorite Kahlua. My Kahlua today is back to school.
Okay.
Ooh, isn't that a nice?
Back
On the
to
high end, you
school.
say back to school, and on the long, just say caramel. That's your Kahlua for today.
Thank you,
Man,
Gary.
that was beautiful. Y'all give it up for Gary with the tea. All right, y'all, this is Rick's About the Morning Show. Gary with the tea is sharing some of the highlights from the BET Awards with us. He was there with Shamir from the Real Housewives of Atlanta. So let's check out the conversation with the one and only Sierra.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, honey, the moment that we have all been waiting for, honey, because we didn't say them, baby, me and Shamir,
Yes.
we didn't turn down Jesus, honey, because we
What?
said Sierra is coming, honey.
No, you are not saying that, okay?
But hail to the
He
queen,
turned
baby.
down
honey.
Jesus. So we
Yes.
know where he headed to, but first
But,
of all,
but Jesus told me that, honey, no, Gary, you just hold on. Sierra is coming. So, ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together, honey, for the flawless, the one, the only, the talented Miss Sierra. Sierra.
Y'all are so sweet, and that is so funny. And we are never turning down Jesus.
Oh, no, we
okay?
won't turn down
Jesus on
Jesus.
the main
No,
line,
but Sierra.
tell him what you want.
But we'll turn down Jesus.
Well, I'm not. I
You make me
cannot.
sick. Gary, stop.
I cannot.
Sierra, the way you have caused an upsell in these fold-out chairs.
Oh, my God.
Baby, you can't find no fold-out chair at
on.
Lowe's, Home Depot, nowhere. Y'all should, you should be getting a percentage of that. Because
Big facts.
everybody.
No, I was playing.
When I tell you, no matter, it used to be everybody got the fan dance. Now everybody's like, y'all want to do the challenge?
Let's go.
Lord.
She's
I
a
love that.
trendsetter,
How
honey.
did you even come up with
Oh,
that?
my gosh. I have to shout out Taylor Terry, this choreographer. That's the first video she ever choreographed, was my ecstasy video. And she actually showed me this footage of her in the rehearsal hall. She showed me like some ideas for the video. She did like a whole routine. And when she did the chair, I was like, that is special.
Yes.
I'm like, I want to try to do that, and I hope I can do it. I was a little intimidated at first because I'm like, she looks like she's floating. And then I went to the rehearsal hall with her, And I tried. I was like, oh my gosh, it's actually not as hard as it looks. So that's what's been so fun, seeing the whole world on the chairs, because everyone can do it.
I know you're an ATL girl.
Hey, come on.
Oh, really? Yeah, well, y'all both ATL girls, honey. So,
Yeah, it's a thing, okay? It's a thing. Georgia Peaches, okay?
Speaking of Georgia Peach, Sierra, now I read somewhere that you're going to be joining Real Housewives of Atlanta. Is that correct?
What you read?
I thought
We gotta shoot our shot now. We would love to have her.
What did you read?
I read that somewhere. I don't know if that was in Jet or one of those magazines. I don't know.
You know what, Gary? Gary is he's getting fired today. I'm going ahead and let him know. Gary gonna need to get on up out of here, because he's just causing all kind of drama. Coming in hot.
Sarah, you wouldn't want to be on Real Housewives?
Let me tell you something. I love those shows.
Oh, I do. It's external stimulation. I love it too.
I love it. It's honestly really fun to watch.
Yes, that's
to watch.
Okay, now I don't know if I could be scrapping with the girls all the time like that. Okay, but it's fun to watch.
It could be a little training now, but
be turned up. But it's really fun. And girls do so well. Like, look at Candy.
Oh my goodness,
she's like rocking it. Like, I'm
She
so
really
proud of
is.
her. Like, so proud of her. She's inspiring so many women.
Absolutely.
You know, so it's a great platform.
Now, Sierra, a lot of women look up to you, honey. I mean, you're in a great marriage and stuff, honey. Loving husband, loving family. So, and I know people. You have a prayer.
I was just gonna say that. Sierra's prayer.
When you gonna put out the book, so everybody can read the damn book?
The fine print. We want to see. The people want to know.
Yeah, I want to know. Hell.
First of all, y'all are so sweet. And I do feel really blessed that I get to wake up to the love of my life every day, and we do life together. That is really a gift. Let me tell y'all. So with prayer really does work.
Oh, yes.
Right? And I just want to encourage people to pray in general, right? Whether it's your love, whether it's what you want in your work life. Like, there's life and death in the tongue. So when you speak, like the Bible says it, when you speak, say great things. Like, when you tell your life, when you speak, you get a chance to tell your life story. So what are you saying about your life? So I think it's important. I just want to encourage people to do that. Like, speak life into yourself. Speak life into where you want to go. Prayer changes things. Like, I don't know about you guys, but have you ever had a moment to where you're like, I'm having a tough time, or maybe not feeling so balanced, but you pray and automatically you feel peace?
Yes.
Oh, yes.
That's how you know the power of prayers.
All right, more babies?
More, yeah, for sure.
I love that.
Yeah. I'm not going to be like, no.
No.
I mean, I love being a mom.
Well, they were saying that it was happening now, and I'm looking. You ain't pregnant.
Now. What other magazine you read?
Girl, you know, honey, they be sending me that mess. Talking about, she pregnant against Sarah pregnant, honey. And so I'm like, girl, honey, she ain't pregnant now.
Tell them, Gary.
Sarah ain't pregnant.
Let me tell you something. I love being a mom. It's by far my most favorite job of all. My babies, they really put the P in purpose for me.
Well, one more thing before I let you go, honey. This question, it just came in my spirit. I don't know who told me this.
It came to Gary's spirit, because we don't know where he be about to go.
But it came in my spirit. So, have you sent any money to Puffy's commissary?
No, ma'am.
You know what?
No, sir. No, ma'am. No, sir.
Gary, you know what?
You made me sick.
I'm not.
Don't even.
See, you know what?
Sierra, we love you.
Let me tell you something. Think about when he says something. You really don't know what's going to happen. Can I tell you something, though?
What? Yeah.
I do have something important to say.
What's yeah.
August 22nd, my album CC comes out.
That's right, baby. That's what we need to know.
And I'm so excited.
Yeah. So you're doing a full album?
I'm super excited. So it's a full album. It started out as an EP, the CC EP. I've been sitting on so much music. I'm like, I'm not going to hold it anymore. I want to give it to my fans in full body.
We want
and
it.
so
Give
they will
it
have
to
the
us.
complete
Stop
project.
holding on to
And we're
it.
not holding on no more.
Is it titled?
And it's really fun. It's the CC album.
The CC
The
album.
That's my nickname. My fans have always been like, hey, CC.
822.
Yes.
The CC album.
And that's love.
All
CC
right.
I just want to say thank you to my fans for their support. And to be honest, like, I would not be standing if it wasn't for my fans.
Keep going. Keep leveling up, because we leveling up right behind you.
Let's
Yes,
go, baby. And
yes.
good luck to you on your
Thank
journey.
You, love. I appreciate
Sierra,
you.
thank you so much for stopping by. Good luck to you in your endeavors, honey, and we love you.
All right, y'all, that was Gary with the T and Shamir from the Real Housewives of Atlanta hanging out at the BET Awards. It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.